ranking every single brawler in Brawl Stars from worst to best. Little spoiler alert, yes, Buzz Lightyear is one of the best brawlers in the game right now, which is quite annoying. But we have so many other brawlers to talk about, to give you an overview about the meta, what people are playing right now. In this list, Showdown, Ranked, 3v3 and duels, everything is considered, not just single mode or esports or whatsoever. I'm trying to look at it overall. And a little disclaimer, this video is based on my own opinion and also on some pro players' opinion, but mainly on my opinion. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get this list started. Let's start with his tier list. We have 5 categories. First of all is broken. Then we have strong. E stands for balanced. I would say we have like weak and terrible. Better the 5 categories. Don't worry. This is not just a category ranking. We rank them really from worst to best. Like what's the worst brawler? What's the best brawler? So for example, if I put Shelly on balanced and then Nita also on balanced, but above Shelly, like here on the left, and it means Nita is better than Shelly. Okay? Quite simple. Easy to understand. So let's start right away. Shelly, my opinion is just balanced. She's strong in Showdown and 3v3 just balanced in my opinion. So we start slowly just putting her right there. Then Nita is definitely a strong one, especially in 3v3. Not seen too often in Showdown, not really a Showdown brawler, but you know, we want to take care of her strengths. And 3v3, she's definitely a beast against tanks, assassins with that hypercharge bear. Pretty good. Cold Van, also balanced in my opinion, if not strong, and he's definitely above Shelly. So I don't know if I should put him on strong or like on balance, but I think I put him on strong. No, he's a really good brawler. All in the other hand, you rarely see him in Showdown and in 3v3. I think we're putting him on weak. He's not a bad or terrible brawler, but he's weak in the meta. Brock again should be also strong. I think he's even stronger with an HP buff than Cold. I would rank him above Cold. Primo Van, he also got an HP buff. I would say he's balanced. And I would say in 3v3 he's definitely better than Shelly. In solo Showdown he's not better than Shelly. So this is really a tough one for me. I think I just put him here under Shelly, but it's a tough decision for me right now. Ali's also balanced. I would put him above Shelly. Very good value in 3v3, but I don't know. I don't feel like he should be above them at all. Maybe let's put him like here. We don't rank him based on Showdown. You know, that's unfair for throwers, so we definitely go for 3v3 here. You know what? Maybe Primo's like the better option and Barley's also the better option than Shelly. I think that fits well, at least for 3v3. But if we include Showdown, then we're doing Shelly dirty here. So let's make a compromise. We go like this. Poco, again, also not in the meta. You rarely see him, even when he has a very good hypercharge. I think he's weak, but definitely better than Bull. That's where I would put him. Just has too many counters right now. Rosa, also weaker in the meta. Still better than Bull. Better than Poco. Might be. We don't see her often. Jessie, with that hypercharge, is at least a strong brawler. I would maybe even go, maybe not above Brock. With that hypercharge, she has so much value. One of the best supers in the game. I think this is the way we want to go. Now, Brock just has more like knockout, bounty, wipeout, has more situations where you can use him. Jessie doesn't, so Brock should be better. Dynamite Van. Also not seen too often. He is at least balanced. I would still ranking above Shelly. I'd rather have a Dynamite in my team than a Barley, for sure. Tick should get like an extra category called Simply Annoying. Please remove this brawler. But since we don't have that, he, in my opinion, is balanced. Might be the best balanced brawler out here. 8-bit Van. With the new hypercharge turret, he got a very nice hypercharge. No buzz for him, but you know, that's just because he's balanced at all. I put him on the best over Tick, definitely. Rico also got a gadget nerf. He's not a broken brawler anymore as he used to be, but he's still a strong one. He's still a good pick, so I would consider him. No, could be above Cole, could be under Cole. I think they don't take much from each other. Daryl, unfortunately, got such a terrible hypercharge. Like, it's one of the worst hypercharges in the game, which is pretty sad. He deserved better than that. Still a decent brawler, and I would consider him being balanced, but under 8-bit. Would pick Daryl over Primo, you know, especially in highs, or Brawler, maybe very like even, but yeah. Penny again is strong with that hypercharge. You can see her way more often. She got a rework, and there's a lot of things that have been done for Penny. I think she's strong and might be even better than Rico at the moment. You're around here, slightly above Rico. And damn, we don't have a single broken brawler yet, or a terrible one. Just let's see how that goes. Carl is also balanced. No, is he stronger than Daryl? I think so right now. I think Carl is stronger in the meta. Is he stronger than 8-bit? Not in Gem Grab. The modes like Brawler, for example, he is. Maybe I put him here. I think I've seen Carl more often than 8-bit. Usually you just pick 8-bit in Ice or Gem Grab, but Carl doesn't have a lot more modes, so I think he's fine right there. Jackie, I would even go for strong. I think Jackie is a strong pick in this meta. It has a good gadget. It's simple to play. Everyone knows how to play her, so I would put her there. You know what? I think 8-bit belongs to strong then too, and above Jackie. So does Carl, and Jackie gets to normal. Is Jackie the better tank than Daryl? Might be. Gus, not broken, but a strong brawler. Being Euro mid laner, I think I'm putting him above Jesse. I do think that Gus is better than Jesse right now. Probably even better than Brock. No, he got that HP buff, yes, but I think Gus is doing so well right now, so putting him on broken sounds so wrong. And I think we need to give this category another name, a different name, like meta. Full meta is the new name. So like this, we would put Gus up there, and you know, like this, it doesn't mean that he's broken, it means that he's fully in the meta. Many people play him. Oh man, I'm not too happy with his list right now. I think Jesse also belongs there to full meta. And Nita, you usually only play her in Brawl Ball, so maybe this works even better. Maybe Brock should be above Nita then, so it should be cold, I guess. But yeah, this should be fine. This looks better. Of course, you gotta take care, like she does have a good hypercharge, yes, but at the end of the day, you play her in Brawl Ball on bushy maps. That's it. Then we have Bo. I think Bo is more like a weaker brawler right now. I would even put him on under Poco. I don't think he's a reliable pick at the moment. Then we go with Ems. You barely can see her in the game. I don't even think she's that bad. I would say she's balanced, but the fact that you don't see her in rank, that you don't see her in ladder, like you cannot see Ems anywhere. Then you gotta pick her on weak. I think she's still a better pick than Poco. No, under Rosa maybe, around here. And Stu also seems like he was not overrated. I feel like we can see him a lot of times in not only in ladder, but also in ranked. Maybe not in showdown. So I do consider him as strong. I do consider him over Carl. I think he might be around here above Nita because he has more modes to be played in. We're talking about Brawler, for example. I think Nita is surely stronger than Stu. But overall, I think Stu has way more situations where you would pick him or play him on different maps and modes. Piper, I would never not put her on strong. I cannot do that. But she's not that good in the meta. I would say she goes above Nita, but under Stu. I think that's a good spot for her. Also got a gadget nerf. That is a really minor one, to be honest, but yeah. Usually I would put her on terrible, but I don't even think that she's a terrible brawler. I think I have to put her here. Maybe we change the category then, calling it like forgotten, like not being considered in any way in the game or in the meta. Could call it like needs a buff. Frank finally might be, yeah, nah, he's too strong. I was about to say that he might be balanced now, but he's still a good brawler, a good pick. I think he might be under Stu. He only has like the Brawl Ball mode, so should be lower than Piper. Above Nita, is that fair? I think it is. Bibi might be strong also. I would put her around here, under Nita. I think Nita has more potential with the hypercharge and not just bashing everything in Brawl Ball. You can play Bibi in more modes. Should not forget that. Yeah, I think we're okay like this. Let's do not think too much about it. Eve got a buff. I think she got some more damage. It didn't help her getting back into the meta. We have just better snipers. We have Piper, we have Byron, you know, there's so many other and even better alternatives. So what I would say is that I want to put her on. Is she balanced or is she weak? I think she might be weak. I think I would even pick a Poco rather than her. Like, I don't see any reason to pick a B. Maybe as a mid laner, like in Gem Grab or I don't know. No, then it might work. But I think overall she's just not good in the meta. Nani's also a decent strong pick in Knockout and in Bounty also. Not a showdown brawler. But I think it, you know, might be here. You can actually also play her in Heist in some certain maps. Actually, I think she's better than Piper. Because first of all, she's a counter to Piper. Second thing, you know, if both picks are open in ranked, we have an open map, Bounty for example, then I would always go for the first pick instead of the Piper pick. And she has more modes, so she has to be there. Edgar, honestly, I think Edgar's underrated. I think he's a balanced brawler. I don't think he needs a buff or a nerf. No, he's simply balanced. I would even pick him above Tick. I don't care if you say that I'm overrating him. You know, I played this guy for hours in ranked, doing that only Edgar ranked video, and it worked. Even on high elo, we were doing such a good job. If you're a good Edgar, then he definitely has some good value. With it, another damage buff on his super. Quite useless. I don't think you even need that. But I still think that he's a balanced brawler and might be the best balanced brawler so far on this list. Same for Grom. You play him in 3v3. Knockout. He does what he's supposed to do. I think he's stronger than Tick. Might be also stronger than Edgar. Is he better than Tanks? Might be better than Daryl. So either you guys say, okay, this list is a pure banger or this list is a pure disaster. I hope it's the first thing. But let's continue. Bonnie, also underrated. underrated, but yeah, since we can rarely see her, I want to go with the mainstream and, you know, don't say like, okay, I think Bonnie's strong. I would still put her above Rosa, Ems, Poco, for example, because I think people don't see her potential. I just don't think people know her full potential, which is sad. Avan, no, after all these nerfs, he's not doing too well in the meta, so he might be finally balanced. If I say balanced, then who's better? Is like Griff better? I think nowadays people would rather pick Griff than Gale against a tanky combo, for example. But that's always a safe pick in Heist. Only because of that, I gotta put her on strong. No, you only play her in Heist, but she's so good there. We put her above 8-bit. You know, 8-bit also only has like Gem Grab and maybe Heist. There's a counter to 8-bit. I think the fact that she's a must-have in Heist, a must-pick, and 8-bit is not a must-pick in Heist or in Gem Grab, so I think this is fine. We also do not see her quite often. She's definitely a balanced brawler. Doesn't need a nerf or buff. Would rank her above Gale. Good mid laner. Can be a good lane. Is picked in Heist. Is picked in Bounty. You know, always a good pick to go if you don't know what to pick. All the other snipers are already banned or picked or whatsoever. Then Ashe with that new hypercharge. I think he's still a weak brawler. Or is he balanced? Might be balanced. But I can see him nowhere. Sometimes. He's getting some more recognition. Definitely seen more often than Bonnie or Rosa, for example, at the moment. So this probably suits him well. Lola. I think Lola needs a buff. I don't see any reason why anyone would pick Lola. I would still rank her above Pam, probably. I don't think there's any reason to play her. In Heist, you have picks like Cold and Gem Grab. There's not really a reason to play her with other bros like Rico, Stu, and Hot Zone. You know, why would you need Lola? For what would you need her? You don't need her. Just such a basic brawler. Sam is underrated, but I cannot put him on balance when no one plays him, right? And I have to put him on like weak. Would definitely put him above all these because I think this brawler has potential, so much potential. Might be problematic that he has too many counters, which makes him, you know, more like a forgotten or weak brawler. I don't think he needs a buff. He needs recognition, but not a buff. Mandy, not full meta. We can see her on certain maps. People still play her. I don't think she will ever be weak. Is she balanced though? I think she's a little bit better than that. So she's at least top balanced or bottom strong. But I think she might be better than Carl, for example. But I don't know about that. I feel like I have to put her on strong, like here. Probably even above some of these brawlers. I just saw her too often to rank her worse. Around here. Maisie, full meta. I think Maisie's just the best brawler in the game right now. So yeah, I think that girl definitely got way too many buffs here, way too much damage, which is why I have to put her here. Tank got a tank trait now. You gotta be careful, you know. Usually he would be just like, he needs a buff, but no, he got that tank trait now. I think he might be balanced. You know, a little buff wouldn't be wrong on him. No, just give him anything. I don't know what exactly. He doesn't need HP or extra damage. I think his damage is totally fine, and so is his HP. No, if he could just heal while charging his bubble, he would probably, you know, be like full meta. But for now, put him here. Pearl used to be meta when Mac was nerfed to death. No one's playing Mac anymore. Then it was Pearl's time to shine, but it didn't last long. We don't see much Pearl players anymore. So she is better than Hank. I would consider putting her to balanced, but I think an Ashe might be better than Pearl at the moment. Larry Lori finally did not get another nerf. 11 nerfs in a row. It's been enough. This brawler might be finally, maybe not balanced, but at least, you know, on a bottom strong tier, and I think he can stay there for time now, you know. This guy doesn't need another nerf. I think he's totally fine now as he is. Still a strong brawler, not close of being OP anymore, and he's also not too weak. Angelo Van, I think he's just meta, but so is Brock. So Brock also should be up here. Brock is meta, Angelo's meta. Who's more meta? Is it Angelo or Brock? I think Brock is more meta. Barry, hypercharge, didn't change much. He might be just balanced. Maybe like, you know, above Ashe maybe. I think Barley's still the better choice, or is he? I think Barry might be underrated, so maybe we put him above Barley even. But I don't know about that. I think he's underrated, so we put him here. Shade, also a great brawler. Can walk above water, shoot through walls. Don't see him that often, but I think he's definitely at least strong. Never had any problems when I was picking him. Would even consider him on, you know, on like, maybe not better than Frank. Maybe around here, above Nida. Frank's not better, I would say. I would even put him here, under Stu, above, or between these two. Like between Nani and Piper. Morris, is he still full meta? Well, no, he's not. We have to say that. He's definitely strong. He's a strong pick still. He's not full meta. Let's put him behind Frank. I feel like Rico has to be over Penny. Like Rico's better. Then Terror goes to balance. balanced. We got a good hypercharge there. Put her above Gale, under Bell. I think that fits. Dean is always a safe pick, absolute all-rounder. I would say he's balanced. Like, I would say he doesn't need a nerf or buff, but I would still put him too strong because you can see him so often in knockout, in bounty. He's just a brawler that you probably don't want to miss. In ladder, he's strong. In showdown, he's playable. In duels, he's not too bad. You know what? I think he's a little stronger than Mandy. He's still the best, you know, one of the best gem grab carries. Better than 8-bit. This should work. This should work, yeah. I'm overrating Nita so hard just because she's good at Brawl. It's insane. Max also rarely seen. I wouldn't say she's weak. More put her to like balance. But since we see her so rarely, might be even worse than Darius. So around here above Edgar still. Yeah, I think that's okay for her. But is a Max better than Dynamite? I think we're doing Dynamite wrong here. Dynamite should be above Max. Tick also. And Primo also. Edgar... maybe a bit overrated there. Mr. P definitely needs a buff. You can see him nowhere. I don't see any reason why you would pick Mr. P. I think he's even worse than Pam. He's a very bad brawler right now. Sprout, in my opinion, honestly, at least strong, if not full meta, but I can only see him in knockout, so maybe I'm chilling a bit on that. But I also saw him on Hot Zone, you know. I think the map is called Open Zone. I'm not sure. Pretty strong pick. Maybe like here, above Frank. Can be a very great last pick in Hot Zone, in Bounty, even in knockout. He gotta be... Sprout gotta be here of Nani, surely, right? Yeah, he deserves this. He's really meta. Same for Byron. I don't think Byron got a nerf. He's just a solid mid laner. I would rank her above Piper. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. I think Byron is a fantastic brawler right now. Shade should be ranked a bit lower under Byron. I think this works. Then we got Squeak. I think Squeak is balanced. Better than Pearl. Better than Ash probably also, but worse than Barley. Just like this. And I put Barry actually under Barley. And maybe even under Squeak. Just like this. Lou also strong. He even got a buff that he reloads faster now. He can be a straight up machine gun. He's a straight up machine gun now. Makes him even stronger in Hot Zone, and maybe worth considering in other modes too now. But we don't see... yeah, I think we do see that. Also being played in ladder. I think he was more strong than balanced. Putting him like above Carl. Maybe even above 8-bit. I think he's pretty good right now. Maybe even above Mandy. We should be fine. Just goes to balanced. Above Edgar. Even above Max. But under Primo. And Primo goes over Tick, I think. Oh, does he? I think it's more like a brawler then again. Us? Is he full meta? He's not. He's strong, but he's not full meta. I'm putting him under Shade. Or I'm even putting him under Piper. Morris should be also better. Frank is better. Maybe worse than Frank, better than Nita. Does that work? I think so. Yeah, that should work. Bang is well weak. We don't see him anywhere. So I need to put him like... I don't see him anywhere. I'm gonna put him here, like above... yeah, not even above B. Not even above Bo. Maybe better than Bull, yeah, but I think that's all I can do for him. You don't see Fang anywhere. Eve is now full meta because of her hypercharge. Even better than Angelo right now. Which is kind of funny because Angelo was always a better version of Eve. Now with that insane crazy hypercharge, she's a better version of Angelo. It's kind of funny that these brawlers are beefing each other all the time about who's better. I think Eve is probably even better than like Gus right now. Like the second best brawler. It's my opinion because that hypercharge is insanely good. That's what I'm thinking. Janet is also with that hypercharge a valuable pick again. Don't think she's too good. I'll put her above Gale. Maybe I would even put Jackie above Gale. I would even put Crom above Gale, to be honest. And Dynamite. Gale dropping some places here. And Janet should not be better than Jackie. Or than Crom, right? Or than Dynamite. I think better than Gale might be. But not even that. Nah. We put her above Ruffs. That should work. Otis, his hypercharge couldn't do anything to make him any more popular. And maybe even better. You know, he had that mute that's like that people couldn't shoot for like, I don't know, 3 seconds. Now it's 1.5 seconds additional stun. Or didn't need that. You don't really have any situation where you would use him except as a Fang counter. So you may put him above Fang. I think you put him like even above V. Nah, not even that. I think above Fang, but I don't think the Brawlers adds any value to the game right now. Buster's always a decent pick. I think he's fully balanced. Putting him above Terra, maybe even above Bell. Now I'm telling you, whenever Griff gets that hypercharge, he's gonna get straight into full meta. At least I hope so. He's a cool brawler. Gray, also new hypercharge added, is probably balanced then. I think he's even strong. I could see him a lot of times in knockout and hot zone. Maybe like above 8-bit. RT breaks my heart, but you know, people are not grateful for RT. They don't see his potential. People will never see RT's potential. He seems like just an unpopular brawler. What can I say? I wish it was not like that, but it is like like that. And I cannot do anything about it. I can only tell every time I'm doing a YouTube video that this guy is a strong one. But if people don't listen, well, then it is what it is. For me, he's still in my heart, but I have to stick to the mainstream. So we probably need to put him on balanced, which hurts so much already. And then even, I will not put this guy under Gale. I will not put this guy under Gale. It's not gonna happen. But Tick is better than Gale. And he's better than RT, I guess. God damn it. What are you doing to my RT? Willow also an underrated thrower, but no one agrees. So she's still better than Barry, right? I think even Ash is better than Barry from here. And Willow then, yeah, unfortunately I cannot put her any higher than this. I think even Ash might be better than. Used to play some games in Brawl, but let's be honest, you have Larry Laurie, you have Dynamite, you have Barley, you don't need Willow, which is sad. Wiener is decent on some maps, so Wiener doesn't really need a buff. Wiener needs to be removed from the game, but I think the only map where you would play him is like Snake Prairie and Feast of Famine in Showdown. Is that enough to put him balanced? Probably not. So he probably needs to go to weak. I still would put him above, like on the top here, because I think he does have some value. But is Duck worse than Hank? Hank got that tank trait now. I mean, I'm seeing more Ducks than Hanks. I think we both of these too weak and put Duck above. Or maybe Barry also. Maybe even Willow. God damn it. Duck gets them all down to the bottom. Chuck is strong if you can pick him in highest. If not, he's absolutely useless. So what can I do with this guy? I think I just put him on bottom strong. No, because his only strength is highest and almost a guaranteed free win there. Then you could ask yourself, why is Colette so high then? Good question. The problem I see is that you can play Colette on more heist maps and Colette can make a bigger difference. You know, if someone picks Chuck, you can still do that Cordelia's pick and get him totally out of the game. Just super him and don't let him do any damage. So I don't know. I think I also put Larry above Carl, by the way, above 8-bit. And Jean is better than Colette. So I think it's Mandy, maybe. Man, this is tough. Like ranking all brawlers, like this is really tough. I also think that Gray actually adds more value in the Colette. Not in heist, but in general. More modes, more opportunities. Like Colette gets much closer to Chuck. I think that's fine. You know what? Let's just put him behind Larry Laurie then. Charlie, well, we still don't see her anywhere. I think she needs a buff on her gadget. For me, she's decent. I still like playing her. I feel good playing her. But I feel like her gadget just needs a buff and her hypercharge, which just makes her overall too weak to compete. Too many opportunities to counter her. The range nerf was finally killing her. I don't know. I think she needs a buff. Still, HP are not enough. Nico got an HP buff. So now it's a tank, a jumping tank. So I think he was weak before. Now he should be around balanced. Still won't see him too often. I wouldn't say he's better than Edgar or Shelly. Yeah, I think he's like bottom balance. I think that's okay. Melody, in my opinion, full meta. Hypercharge works really well. I think even better than Brock at the moment. Maybe even better than, no, like top 3. My guess. I know she got a nerf. She needs one more tap for the super. I think Hypercharge adds so much more to this brawler. The hypercharge cycle is also really fast, so I think the hypercharge just carries her a lot. Even when she got a nerf, the hypercharge carried it all. Because you can easily get 2 hypercharges in a single game, sometimes even 3, and that's massive. Really almost doesn't matter in any way in 3v3, but she's good in Showdown. What can I say? Probably like top balanced brawler. Just because of Showdown. Not even because of 3v3. I think in Showdown she just is a very decent brawler with the gadgets, where I would put her here. And I think Buster might be still better than Griff, just like Bell, just like, you know, Terra and Jackie, just like Grom. Bro, what I'm doing here. I think also Dynamax better. I think I overrate him a little bit. This looks better to me. Yeah, this looks better. Then Clancy, I think he needs a buff. I think he's finally dead, which is sad. I think he was a cool brawler, but Supercell really didn't want to have him in the game. This brawler is entirely dead. That guy needs a buff again. They did him too dirty. Juju is strong. I don't think she experienced any nerf. We'll still see her a lot on some maps. I think she's the better alternative to Larry and Laurie. Yeah, also better than these brawlers. I think she's also better than Nita. Should be around full meta, right? I think she should be around full meta, to be honest. Get her above Angelo, probably even above Brock, probably even above these, like on top 4. Yeah, I think she's a pretty good brawler. Anita should be a little lower, maybe. I don't know, I just feel so bad about Gray. I think I'm ranking Gray a bit up again. Sorry for fixing this all the time, but no, I want to make this list as accurate as I can. What about Spike? Doesn't matter in any way. Don't play him in 3-3 or in Showdown. So he should be at least top weak tier. But is Miko a better pick than Spike? Well, I think we gotta put him on weak. I don't see any reason to put him on balance. Neither in Showdown. He's a good duels brawler, but that's it. I also don't see him in 3v3. Crow, actually a decent highest pick. I would say he's balanced. I would like to to put him above Max, under Ruffs maybe. Maybe even here above Janet. Nah, Crow is better than Gale. Crow is better than Gale and also than RT Van and Van Tick. I think this is the spot where we want to put him. By the way, I cannot put RT above Remo, I guess, which is sad. We have to put all these guys above him. Leon also doesn't matter in this meta. No one really plays him. Not even in Showdown, not even in duels. He's a popular brawler, but that's it. It got a lot worse. I think he's also a weak brawler. Might be even worse than Willow. Sandy, at the moment, would say is balanced. Put her on top here. Maybe Buster above Lily and Belle. Lily's still so strong in Showdown, so I don't want to put her too low. I think Jackie must be better than Terra, right? Same for Dynamite, he should be above Grom. But Crow is so much better in ranked than Lily, for example. This is so tough for me. But Crow is irrelevant in Showdown. Maybe I should give ranked more value. Like that Lily would be way more down here. And probably like above RT. Okay, Amber. I can see her a lot. I'm not a big fan, so I might be a bit biased. I personally would have put her on like weak. Don't think she needs a buff, but yeah, many people play her, so I think I have to put her on strong. Like at this range, even when, you know, just said it, not a big fan of her. Mac, can't see her anywhere. Gats needs a buff, or more like weak. He's better than Fang. I think Autosalt might be better than V. Mac better than Bo. Probably put her above V. Search, still full meta, which is cool. You know, still can see him in Brawl Ball. What zone? It really just depends on the matchup, to be honest. Would put him above Angelo, but the HP nerf kicked quite crazy, so I don't want to go too high with him. Probably putting him here. Chester, just straight up balanced. Put him here above Tick, under Griff. Cordelia is such a meta brawler in Showdown, but so unconsidered in 3v3 in the other hand. Man, that'll make it easy. If he's like not considered in 3v3 and very good in Showdown, I think the best compromise I can do is like putting him on balance above Grom. That's where I would put him. Still a good answer to Daryl Kid Byron matchups. Kid, Showdown Beast, 3v3, I can only imagine one combo, and as I just said, it's like Daryl Byron Kid. Yeah, but overall, I don't know, I think he's still a strong brawler. Draco never been being considered as a tank. Everyone would rather pick Primo, for example, than Draco. I still would say he's balanced, but on the bottom, right to the bottom. But Duck is better. Duck is better. We can put him above Leon, so he goes to weak. The Rat is also weak now, which is very good. No one should complain about that. This brawler was so annoying. This is the best thing that could happen. Still like better than some brawlers. I think Hank might be better than Draco, by the way. So what are we doing with the Rat? Is the Rat finally balanced? Might be. Or maybe bottom here. Yeah. Kenji also with reload speed nerf. So we want to put him... I don't think Kenji is a strong brawler anymore, right? But I don't want to be too harsh with him. You know, it's just a reload speed nerf. I think he won't be considered too much anymore. So I would put him like above Chuck, maybe around there, but I could be wrong about that. Could be so wrong. Buzz Lightyear is straight up meta. I think he's goes like here. He's not a ranked brawler, I know, but overall he's so OP. Would put him like on, I don't know, like top 4. I think Maisie is the better brawler. So is Eve on certain maps. Adds more value to the game. I think I go like this. Then, you know, we have Meeple and Ollie. Meeple does like the walls. I think Meeple might be full meta, but you know, it's just a guess. It could be so wrong. It's just what I think could be. And Ollie, what is he doing? I think Ollie's actually not that good. He seems pretty weak to me. He doesn't look too strong to me. I think he looks like a balanced brawler at all. So we just put him around, you know, like, I think could be around here, but we will see. Around balance. Meeple looks very strong though. I think Meeple also doesn't deal too much damage. I don't know how exactly it works. So, you know what? I wouldn't probably put him full meta, maybe more like strong. Above Amber, maybe put him like here. So this is the final list for this video. Probably not perfect. Like, I'm not 100% convinced about this. I think the full meta brawler make kind of sense, and I think overall this fits pretty well. Might be some errors in there. Tell me your opinion in the comments. And with that, it's time to say goodbye for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and consider to subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, leave a dislike and tell me what I can improve about my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Your SnakeThug. Peace.